Ladies and gentlemen,
No,
welcome.
the last one was better.
Piece of shit. People think that it's just an act, but no, we really do. Well, at least I hate you, and you're just a piece of shit.
That's true. That's true. But you still gave me a Valentine.
Yeah.
That's true.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is another episode of Geek Out Championship Wrestling, the only wrestling podcast that allows does things on a pay-per-view status.
Oh my
We have
gosh.
the balls to do it.
Yes. Come on. Give it. Last time. Ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next exciting episode of Geek Out Championship Wrestling, the only wrestling with the gumption to do an episode on a pay-per-view status. That's right, once a month we talk to you about all the goings-on in WWE and some other wrestling every once in a while, but it's mostly WWE because, let's face it, that's all we watch.
That's right.
I am your host with the most, Mr. Chris Nolan. Across the ring from me is my co-host with the co-most,
That's right.
Mr.
Undisputed. Thank you.
Timmy.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I mean, I guess you could say that me holding on to these belts makes me elite as we continue on into 2019.
Yeah.
And we are Royal Rumble season. This
We
is
are.
my favorite time of year.
Yeah, my favorite pay-per-view.
It's exciting.
Yes.
Although we'll get into this, but I don't know about the Rumble this year.
No?
I'm really hoping for some surprise entrants that
Yeah.
aren't already posted online.
Kenny
with
Omega, maybe?
analysis. Yeah, he's already signing somewhere else. I mean, honestly, if he did come out, I would jump out of my seat.
Right.
And
That would probably be-
completely mark out of all.
That would probably be
markouts.
your greatest mark-out moment.
It would
Your
be.
most mom.
Yes, that would be unbelievable.
Yeah.
But it's not happening.
No, he's totally going to All Elite.
If The Rock popped out,
Oh.
I would be very excited
If you,
too.
he would cause you to pop a rock.
That's true.
Yeah.
If for somehow, some way, we're breaking the walls down, comes out, I would go nuts. But it's not going to happen. Oh, maybe if Mr. Chicago-made Punk comes out.
You mean Chick Magnet Punk?
Well, whichever he'd like to go with, I would go nuts. I would love it. But we'll see.
Yeah.
But you know what? Let's start off as we should start off every podcast. Happy Rusev Day, Chris.
Happy Rusev Day.
The-
U.S. champ Rusev.
Yes. Not
Still the champ.
still there.
Was he the champ last time we were podcasting?
He actually
Did that happen like
as we were recording
Yeah.
because he did it on a
on a random SmackDown?
That's right.
Yeah.
But for this pay-per-view, we get a takeover.
Oh.
Exactly. Which are, in my opinion, are a lot more exciting.
Indeed.
But do you want to get a kick started?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we get to see Matt Riddle in his
Bruh.
first takeover. Bruh.
I mean, his second takeover.
well, he first
But his
takeover
first
match.
proper, his
Right.
first
I mean,
proper
come on.
takeover match.
I mean,
Bruh.
it's like his bro mission to really set things off there.
His debut.
Ooh. Against Shocker Cassius Ohno.
Boom.
Right. So these two are kind of, it's almost like this is like the launching point. You know, Cassius Ohno is like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, I'll put you over because I've got nothing else better to do.
Right? Because I'm a waste of talent.
Right. Like Lars Sullivan. But we'll get into that later. This, to me, I think it was going to be fun. I don't know how much time they're going to give to it.
Yeah.
But I really...
I mean, they got a decent length match on that random episode of NXT where
Yes.
they fought.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but I'd like to see what more they kind of bring to the table.
Yeah.
We've seen them on NXT. You know, I think it'll be fun. A good kickoff match if that's what they determine it to be. And
Have
we'll
they
carry
started
on.
doing matches on the kickoff show?
No, but like a kickoff.
Oh, you mean
the kickoff
a
takeover.
curtain jerker.
Yes, exactly. There you go.
As we in the industry say. Because now I can say I'm back in the industry.
Yes, you are Mr. Fancy Pants over
Yeah.
there.
Going to crab wrestling to train.
That's right.
Yeah.
I am proud of you. All
Yeah.
jokes aside, it's really awesome, and
Yeah.
I really hope it continues. I mean, this is the year of the beard. For those of you that can't see us right now,
Yeah, on our audio podcast.
exactly right. Well, we might have an audience here.
Yeah.
The listeners
true.
don't know.
It's true.
I mean,
It's true. The millions and millions of people in the studio.
Right. SJY 3000 might be around the corner.
Yeah.
I mean, Muscles might be over there. Malt might be around. I mean, you never know who's around that might jump into the podcast.
Yeah. I mean, Ken's downstairs. He could easily just run up.
This is an enormous...
I mean, he's right there.
Yeah, this is
not
an
downstairs.
enormous ring that we sit in and do our podcast. At any time, people could jump in and say, hey, I want to join in. I mean, we had that one time, a guy took our belt and never gave it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget his name.
Was.
It was, anyway. Back to Matt Riddle.
Yeah. I think his name was Stardust.
I think Smart and Mark, Matt Riddle. Again, we're going for your crown jewel here. I don't know really how much I really want to get after it, but from a prediction standpoint, I'm kind of half looking forward to this. I just kind of want to see what's next for Riddle.
Yeah. I am going to agree with you.
Thanks.
Not so much because I'm super psyched about Matt Riddle, because for whatever reason, he hasn't hooked me yet.
Bro.
But I still cannot stand Cassius Ohno. And he seems like... I do like that they've kind of positioned him as like the stepping stone. Mm-hmm. You know, like when he switched over to this whole like your new prized, indie darling, he's got to come through me. I was like, okay, yeah, I could see that you're
the gatekeeper.
Yeah, exactly. You're the man who's passing the torch on to whoever the next hot thing is supposed to be. I dig that as a character for Cassius Ohno. Still don't like Cassius Ohno, but I think that makes Riddle the clear choice to win on like a stage like this.
Yeah.
So, and also my for Matt Riddle trumps my for Cassius Ohno.
Well,
so
yeah, and I think in a takeover that we're missing Adam Cole Bebe, that we're missing the Velveteen Dream. Hopefully
Shocker.
A match like this.
Shameful.
Yeah. I don't want to get involved with that. It just makes me upset.
Yeah.
But I think that, by the way, he would be an amazing entrant.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking like,
yeah. Anyway.
Just how beautiful would it be?
Yeah, exactly.
He struts down in like whatever Hogan-esque gear he feels like strutting down in this week.
I do think that matches like this kind of show off, like, hey, there's a lot of talent on the roster that you can still have great matches like this. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
NXT Women's Title match, Shayna Baszler against Bianca. Mm-hmm. Bianca knocked out your girl, Maya Yim.
She did.
Mm-hmm.
She did.
How do you feel about that? Maya Yim's been impressive in NXT.
She's
she's
impressive everywhere.
Indies,
she's impressive everywhere.
Right? Yeah, I got it.
But so, like, the mark in me was like, how dare? But like the smark in me was like, I mean, Bianca Belair is nothing to be fucked with,
she's impressive.
Yeah, like I have no problem, especially since that was a very good match. Like had it been like some sort of like squash or something like that, I'd have been like, fuck that, Mm-hmm. But like it was a good match between Bianca and Mia, and like for a hot second, I was actually like, oh shit, are they gonna let Mia like break her streak?
Yeah.
So part of me thinks that this is going to be the night where the streak is broken. They love doing that on a pay-per-view basis.
Ooh. Plug it.
But Bianca has like fucking done her time. Like I would not be surprised if they in the back were like, you know what? Let's do this. Like clearly they love Bianca.
They do. They're pushing.
They're pushing the hell out of her. So I would not be surprised if she continued her winning streak, or at least her not losing streak, because there have been a couple disqualifications, or she wasn't the one that won a triple threat, I think.
Yep.
But yeah, so but my decision, I think I would still mark out more for Shayna Baszler because she's still my girl, like my badass girl that I'd be afraid to say boo to.
Hell yeah.
But like part of me thinks that they're starting to eye Baszler to call up.
Yeah, we talked about that last podcast.
I think we did. Yeah. So I'm gonna mark to Baszler, but smark to Belair.
And I'm gonna go the opposite.
Yeah.
Because I think it's time for a change. Baszler, has come so close to losing this title.
Yes.
That I think it's time for her to lose the title. And Bianca's got that spunk about her. I think she's fun.
For sure.
And I really would be anxious to see a nice little title run for her.
Yeah.
So
and then Mia Yim would be like her first, like, not counselor, challenger.
There you go.
I don't know why counselor came up in my head, but
because you want her to be your counselor.
That's fine. She could teach me the ways of wrestling.
Ooh,
yeah. Her and fucking her boo, bask in his glory. Your dick.
You know I'm not gonna help you.
I know you're not gonna help me. Apollo Creed. I feel terrible because I've seen him on the Indies.
Oh, I know.
But you know who I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Bask in his glory.
Yeah, so do our listeners.
Yeah, I know they do, and they're yelling at me right now. Their neck beards are scratching like crazy.
Come on, Nolan.
No, I'm not even gonna try because I'm not gonna waste time on our podcast.
All right. Well,
Next.
then I guess we'll just go to the tag team match.
Yeah.
The Undisputed Era against the War Raiders, a.k.a. War Machine.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. What a weird name change.
Yeah. So, again, no Adam Cole, but they've got your boy Roderick Strong.
That doesn't mean that Adam Cole's not going to try to interfere.
That's true. Bobby Fish might interfere as well.
Yeah.
Because it is O'Reilly.
Because they haven't really done the Freebirds with those tag titles.
No.
So it's pretty much just, the two boys.
O'Reilly and Strong.
Yeah.
I'm going Smart and Mark, O'Reilly and Strong. I don't think that it's, they're just too much. I love the Undisputed Era. I know my boy SJY 3000. He loves them too. They're a lot of fun to watch. I hope that there's an appearance by Adam Cole.
Bay.
Thank you.
Old Bay.
Yep. No. But I mean, I don't know. It's just hard for me to get behind the War Raiders.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the name, but
the War Raiders is such a stupid name. I know I already said it like 2 minutes ago, but like,
yeah,
War Machine was so good. I wonder what the dealio was with that, because like recently WWE has played it very hot and loose with changing people's names. Like before then. Before the War Raiders, the last person I remember them changing their name, I guess, was Drake Maverick. But like Asuka was like the last like big name that I remember them changing. Because like Mia Yim was Jade in TNA, but like as soon as she went to the Indies, she went back to Mia Yim. Like Jade was just TNA.
Right.
Who else have they changed the name for?
They've changed a ton of names
recently.
Not recently.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what.
No. Over the years, yes, of course.
Yes.
But like,
I look at
what I'm
Uha Nation and Apollo Crews, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a ton. Right?
But like, no, like I'm just saying, like I feel like it's something that they've stopped doing, or at least like with the indie darlings.
Sure.
Like yes, sure, Uha Nation, that's been changed, but like, like Adam Cole got to keep his name. All of the Undisputed Era got to keep their names. Rick O'Shea got to keep his name.
That's true.
Shayna Baszler, Ronda Rousey, all those. I mean, it would have been stupid to change Ronda Rousey's name, but
Kevin Steen, Bryan Danielson, all of them. Yep.
They've been in the company long. I'm talking about fucking recently.
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Yeah.
You're fun.
Anyway.
You're a little feisty today.
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
I mean,
you're really upset that Mia Yim lost and isn't in this. Isn't in the women's match.
No.
Okay, it's not that.
No.
It's because my beard's grown in longer than yours so far.
No, of course.
And yours is, well, you got to step up your beard game. It's okay.
Yeah. So, like, I think I would mark to Undisputed Era.
Uh-huh.
But I feel like the boys in the back are, just like with Bianca Belair. Like,
I can see that.
I feel like they're pushing. I would not be surprised if they won just because the boys like him, so I'm going to smark to War Raiders.
I can see that.
Yeah.
The North American title match. I think this is going to be the match of the night.
Yeah.
Rick O'Shea,
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Gargano.
Oh, girl.
Oh yeah, it's going to be amazing. Very exciting.
For sure.
I just hope they just wrestle and wrestle and wrestle. Like, don't stop.
Yeah.
Like this to me is I hope it's everything I want it to be,
Mm-hmm.
and doesn't disappoint, like, like a Dean Ambrose, a Seth Rollins match,
Yeah.
right? Where we were looking forward to it, and God, that was a fucking dud.
Mm.
So I'm really looking forward to this. This actually to me is a toss up from a Smart and Mark perspective.
Yeah.
I still love the Johnny G character. I just don't. Man, I want him to win the NXT title so bad.
Yeah.
That I don't want him to win the North American title.
So he doesn't have to waste time defending it.
Exactly.
He can just go straight to.
Although it's hard for me not to mark out when he wins.
Yeah.
But Rick O'Shea,
Mm-hmm.
I hope he. God, it's just going to be such a good match.
Yeah.
That's really what I'm going to mark out to.
Just the match.
I Smart and Mark on this one. You know what? I really don't want Johnny G to win the belt.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say that I will not mark out to that. So
Okay.
I will mark and Smark. Let's go Rick O'Shea.
Okay.
Just because I want Johnny G to get the NXT title that bad. From a mark out perspective.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm going to have to say about that.
So, while not as passionate about it as you are,
Mm-hmm.
I am excited to see this match. They are going to pull out some awesome shit. I think, in my book, Ricochet is just that much more exciting.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm definitely going to mark out more if he retains. But here's the twist.
Twist?
I think that everybody's favorite hooligan, Tommaso Ciampa, is going to sneak his way in to the match, and he's going to cost it for Rick O'Shea.
Why?
I don't know, but
Maybe to set up a championship match between the two of them?
maybe. Who knows? But, it's just he came in and interfered in the cage match, and the people loved that little pop of, oh my God, DIY's getting back together.
Yeah.
I could see them, pulling that back, and bringing it in, and maybe Gargano lets it happen just so he can win. Maybe they team back up. Maybe this starts him going, you know what? No, fuck you. I don't need you. Get out of my life. And then they have a little butt head skis,
Yeah.
I could see it happening.
No, I'm with you. I just worry that if they continue that, people are going to be like, been there, done that, saw that, bought the T-shirt, we're done.
And when has that stopped the WWE?
I know. We're supposed to not remember things. I know.
Yeah,
I know. The NXT title.
Yes.
Aleister Black.
Mm-hmm.
Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah.
This is another one.
Which is the main reason why he probably won't get involved, because he's got his own fucking match to deal with. But I don't know. My neckbeard senses are tingling.
I think from a Smart perspective,
mm-hmm.
Ciampa retains. From a mark-out perspective, I'd like to see Ciampa lose.
Yeah?
Just to change it up.
Yeah.
Put the belt back on Aleister Black.
Right.
And then, kind of, I don't know. I know that Triple H said at one point a couple weeks ago that just because they're in NXT doesn't mean they're automatically moving up.
Right.
In the company.
I mean, look at, who was it, Kevin Riley? He moved down to NXT and then just kind of drifted away.
Yeah. I don't know. yeah, that's. I am I excited about the match?
Yeah.
I think so. I think we might be pleasantly surprised. We might come back next week and be like, "Wow, can you believe how great that match was?"
Yeah.
And they're two quality wrestlers. I think Aleister Black is a little bit more technical, but I think that they can definitely mesh well together. They've proven it before. But I don't know. Part of me just thinks it's time to move on, and I think Johnny G, his chance of winning the title would be against an Aleister Black. Not to say, but I think from a storyline perspective.
Right.
Anyway, what you think?
I am a little torn on this one because Tommaso is one of my boys, but so is Aleister. So, I kind of like you were with Rick. I'm not sure which one of these boys I would genuinely mark out more for. Like, I think from like a strictly like Mark of Marks perspective, just the idea of like Aleister Black coming back and regaining his championship is such like a heartwarming story that like that would like really pop, the mark in me. So I'll probably have to go with that for a Mark's perspective if I'm being honest, and much like the great poet Andre 3000 said, I'm just being honest.
Ah, nice.
But then he told you like terrible advice about shaking Polaroid pictures, which is just bad. You don't do that. That messes up the ink.
No.
This is quite a digression.
But you think you got it?
Oh, I think I got it. But got it, just don't get it when there's nothing at all. Or when there's feelings involved?
No, you were good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right, because love, or, whatever. This isn't karaoke.
Separate's always better when there's feelings involved.
That's what it is.
There you go. All right, so what's your prediction here?
So I think, as much as it pains me to have all of or so many of our predictions be the same, I think I'm also going to go Aleister for my mark. Smart. Smart. I think I don't know if I've heard rumors or what, and it's like tinging my thoughts, but I feel like they're. I don't know. I feel like it feels like Aleister might be getting called up as well, so like it'd be weird to put the belt back on him. But at the same time, he's been out for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think in order to call these guys up, you really need to find the right place for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we've seen it too many times about these guys getting called up and just getting buried.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. Like
Cien Almas right now.
Well, I mean, he's on an upswing.
Yeah, he is, but
only
because he complained about it.
Yeah, and because Mysterio was like, "I got this."
Yeah, that's true. And how impressive has Mysterio been?
So
I have been really impressed with Mysterio.
So yeah, I think I mentioned it last time. Like I was like, "Oh yeah, no, it's cool that Mysterio's back," but I'm like, he's like an old man now or whatever. Like I didn't have that connection with him the last time he was running through WWE, so the nostalgia wasn't really banging on me.
Yeah.
But like now, like after that banger of a match last week, and then the 2 out of 3 falls this week, like I'm like, oh
yeah,
that Mexican Canadian Destroyer. I think that's the unofficial name. I don't think it has a proper name, but like
it should be the MC Destroyer.
Oh,
thank you.
Oh, because then he can rap battle with them too.
Yeah.
But yeah, the MC Destroyer.
I mean, while we're on the topic of Rey Mysterio, before we get into
Freddy vs. Jason is the best Freddy movie ever. He's a stunt guy in that movie.
Yes, I actually did not know that.
Oh yeah,
really?
Yeah, he is. Specifically in the boiler room fight scene. I don't think I don't know if he's the body double anywhere else.
Did he do a 619?
Yeah. No, he didn't. But he does do a lot of flippy shit.
But I will say that, before he left the last time, you could tell, like, it seemed like his career was dwindling.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, okay. And then, he went down south and wrestled. But when he came back, I was like, meh. I've been thoroughly impressed.
Yeah.
I mean, Rey Mysterio has brought it on SmackDown. SmackDown is still the superior show. I don't care what Survivor Series says. It is so much more entertaining.
I've started to really back away from Raw in general. Like,
not even
Hulu?
Hulu?
I still watch the Hulu, but like I've been noticing like Wednesday morning, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, SmackDown. Tuesday morning, I'm like, oh yeah, Raw was last night.
Yeah. So we get the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
Let's start with the kickoff show match.
Yeah.
The Cruiserweight Championship. We have a fatal 4-way.
Is it 4?
Yes. We've got Buddy Murphy.
That's what you get when you watch the Hulu cut.
There you go. We got Tozawa, we got Kalisto, and we got Hideo Itami.
Oh.
And I will tell you right away who this guy's going to mark out for.
Yeah.
Itami.
Oh.
That's right. I think if Buddy loses, it's got to be to Itami.
Yeah.
From a mark-out perspective, Itami. From a smark, Buddy retains.
Yeah.
It's just it's very tough to retain in such a big match,
yes.
right? A 4-way, anything more than 3,
yeah,
you're done. But I think outside chance he keeps the belt because I really don't believe in Tozawa or Kalisto,
right?
But I really especially if he wins with the go to sleep. They've really been pushing him, and they've been pushing Mustafa Ali.
Yes, Mustafa he's been killing
I like it.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
So I'm actually the exact opposite of you, because Itami definitely has earned it with his 12 years of being in the WWE.
Yeah.
6 of them being
injured. Poor guy.
But it was cool that they called him up to 205, even though they only called him up to 205. It was cool that he got out of NXT.
Yep.
Yep. And he's a great worker. He's in my eye, he's more than paid his dues to get it. So that's why I feel like he probably will get it, and that's why he's my smart choice. But Buddy Murphy still is one of my favorite guys on 205 right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean he has my girl's heart.
That's true.
Unless they broke up, I don't know. I don't keep track of
That's okay.
Celebrity
we'll
makeups and breakups.
go with it.
Yeah,
we'll go with it.
He is Mr. Bliss. As far as I'm aware.
The another kickoff show match, the United States Championship. We talked about Rusev Machka.
Yeah. Happy Rusev Day again.
There you go. Happy Rusev Day against Shinsuke Nakamura.
Happy Nakamura. Happy what? Nakamerica?
Yes.
Is that what he called it? Yeah.
The Nakamerican champion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know about this match. I understand why it's on the kickoff show.
You know what I love about this new era of WWE? No automatic rematch.
Yes.
Except for when they feel like doing an automatic rematch.
Well,
this one.
Yeah.
As soon as they announced that this was a match, I was like, "The fuck."
Yeah. To me, with Shinsuke, it's just so depressing because he was good in New Japan, great in New Japan. We were all excited when he came to WWE. He was quite the spectacle in NXT. So much fun to watch. You tuned in every one of his matches. He's a dud.
Yeah.
His matches are scripted. Again, don't But I know all of them are scripted or choreographed at some point.
What?
But it's almost.
You mean this
forced.
isn't on the up and up?
It doesn't feel natural. I don't know. But maybe
the thing that comes to my mind as a possible reason for that, because I agree they do all feel very intentional.
Yeah.
Forethought. Maybe because strong style does not mesh well with WWE style.
It doesn't.
I feel like he has to be very conscious about holding back and stuff like that.
He reminds me of if you ever played the video game, you only know a certain number of move sets, and so
that's me with every video game.
So you just keep doing the same things, and it's well, why don't you do something different? It's because this is what I know, and it's working.
Yeah, these are the 3 combos I know.
And for that reason, it's hard to get behind, and I'm kind of just over it.
Yeah.
Smart and Mark Rusev for me.
Yeah.
I hope that Rusev continues some sort of momentum. I would like to see him get off of the kickoff show and have something more meaningful. Again, you have a Russian with the U.S. belt, or a Bulgarian, with the U.S. belt. But
put him against John Cena again. Have him do a flag versus flag match where John Cena doesn't respect flag code. As the young Boy Scout in me, watching that match that they did, 2-3 years ago, the flag versus flag match. Like every time I was like, no, John Cena, this should be your character. You should be like focus, like to your detriment. You should be focusing so much on flag code that Rusev starts winning. You know, don't let it touch the ground. Don't let it, this. Don't don't wear it because you're not allowed to make it clothing. Or don't use it in advertisements, Budweiser.
Yes.
Or like Michael Bay. I will also smart and mark to Rusev because basically, pretty much for the same reasons. You said you put it better than I would be able to, and there's really nothing glaringly different. Like not like I hate his red pants.
Yes,
but I do.
I really think they need to do something, and we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
But do something with these titles,
right?
Treat it like NXT does the North American title. Like treat it with like, hey, let's put an up and comer.
Yeah.
Let's call up some of these NXT guys and give them an opportunity. Yeah. Do the open challenge again.
Yeah.
But make it a real open challenge.
I wish that they would have like kind of like recurring things, not necessarily like mandatory, but like the Intercontinental Championship belt is great when it's defended in a like 6-man ladder match.
Yes.
Much like the North American Championship
Give
the
me
first
some
time.
Excitement. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the US belt, it's a great open challenge belt.
Yeah.
Like bring back more of that. Like I'm not saying every time someone defends the Intercontinental Championship it has to be a ladder match, but like do that every once in a while. Right. Not just, every 3 years at WrestleMania where you're like, oh, we got to throw Zack Ryder a bone.
Make it a hardcore match. Make it
bring back the hardcore belt.
Yes, but I agree with you.
Yeah.
Make it an interesting off the wall match. Don't do that for the main titles.
Yeah.
But do it for these
ones. The main titles should just be two dudes.
Yes.
Kicking the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm with you.
By the way,
yeah.
Step to the right. Speaking of like defending belts in weird ways, Elimination Chambe with the women's tag belts being not defended because no one holds them just yet, but like being decided in an elimination chamber with tag teams. I know they've done.
It's different. It's new.
It is. That's cool.
Yeah.
But like I'm having trouble wrapping my head around it because I've never seen a tag team match inside Elimination Chamber. I know they've done it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know when, so I can't go and check the tapes. I'm sure I could look it up quite easily, but like that just seems like too many people.
I think
is it each team gets released at the same time?
It's one at it. So you start with it should be 6 total.
Right.
You start with 2.
Yeah.
One against another, and then each bay opens one at a time.
Okay, and so even though there's a tag team in it, do they only have one representative, or is it the 2 members of the tag team in the pod, and then they just let one person out?
Both out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But once there's a pin or submission, out.
The whole team's out?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's high stakes.
Yeah.
It's like a tall cow.
Well, we'll SmackDown Tag Team Championships. We have The Bar against The Miz and Shane O'Mac.
I believe you mean the greatest. What is it? The greatest besties in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
What are they doing?
I don't know. My roommate walked in while I was watching SmackDown, and during
this isn't them.
Yeah, during the
birthday party.
No, that would have been easier to explain. No, just during the Miz's match, like right at the end when Shane got involved, and she was like the fuck is going on? And I was like, I don't know. I'm really upset because that's the son of the owner of the company.
Yeah.
And it's really, I hate it whenever they write themselves into a storyline.
Yeah.
And now he's like gonna be tag champ.
Yep.
And it makes me want to stop watching wrestling. And SmackDown is one of the things that makes me want to keep watching wrestling.
Well, it's one of those that you have so much talent, yet why is Shane McMahon in matches?
Yeah, you have so much talent. Why do you put in the guy that has the least?
It just makes no sense. It makes sense when you have guys that are injured, or
like when
Bray Wyatt.
Well, I was going to say when The Miz like hurts himself at the end of a match, and then Shane goes, no, I will defeat Dolph Ziggler because fuck Dolph Ziggler. He should never get any chances.
Right. So anyway,
but yes, when Bray Wyatt gets hurt, bring in AJ Styles to take over for him, and then you have a great match that came out of nowhere between Finn Balor and AJ Styles.
I think from a smart perspective, they're going to win.
Yeah,
Miz and Shane.
It's very upsetting.
I can't mark to it though.
No,
I'm marking to the bar.
Yeah, same.
I am backing the bar.
Whoa.
Raising the bar.
Whoa.
Setting.
Well, no, they don't set the bar. They are the bar.
I'm setting a new bar.
Ooh.
For the bar. And that is beating these two.
Okay.
SmackDown Women's Championship.
SmackDown Williams Championship?
Yeah, I know. I slipped through that. Yeah. Sorry about that. Women's Championship.
Is it because you have a friend named William that you promised you would name drop?
No, I don't. I do know a couple Williams, but no, I did not add that in there on purpose. It was a total accident. So, the SmackDown Women's Championship, Asuka against the Man.
Yeah.
Becky Lynch.
Again, with the no automatic rematch clauses.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I love Becky Lynch, like, come on.
Yeah.
Although she did win her opportunity. They didn't just give it to her like Shinsuke.
I don't think Becky's going to win.
I don't either.
From a smart perspective, I think Asuka's going to win.
Yeah.
I think they keep the belt on her, and she will face somebody at WrestleMania.
I kind of like the idea of Becky and Ronda doing this fucking with the other person's match thing. And I would kind of like to see that happen again this pay-per-view.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So I think, much like you just said, I think that Ronda's going to come in and, mess with it and cause Becky to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as much as I enjoy Asuka, I'm still going to mark the fuck out if Becky gets it back.
I'm with you. Right.
So,
Samesies.
Yeah.
I know. The Raw Women's Championship, Ronda Rousey against Sasha Banks. This one, I can see Charlotte kind of weaseling her way in as well.
Yeah.
But I think it's to make sure that Ronda has the belt. I mean, ultimately, and you and I have talked about this, it's going to be a triple threat at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Charlotte, Becky, and Ronda.
Yeah. And then Asuka can fight Carmella.
There you go.
Because you know what? Mella is money.
Yeah, that's true. That's your girl.
It is.
But, and who knows, maybe Peyton Royce and Billie Kay get involved in that one too. I don't know.
And you know what? Daniel Bryan killed injuries. You can come back from anything now. So maybe Paige.
Ooh.
To help promote Fighting With My Family.
That's true. And who doesn't?
Yeah.
Right. I would mark out if Sasha Banks won because it would be so off the wall.
Fair.
But it's inevitable. Ronda's winning. Period. She has the belt for a reason.
Have you heard the rumors that
she's leaving?
That she's leaving after WrestleMania?
I did hear that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what to believe anymore, though.
Neither do I.
Because from what I read, she claims that the schedule is too stressful and demanding. However, You're traveling once a week. You're not doing any house shows. How
She
can
does-
it be that demanding?
She does apparently believe wholeheartedly that it is her duty to procreate.
Now that's understandable.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know, that's fine. You know, and if
So
that's,
maybe that's what it is. She's family planning, just like other wrestlers meal plan.
there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
But yeah, so
I'm
so
guessing
maybe
we're on the same page with that one. Becky Lynch and Ronda. Sorry, we're getting off track.
I think you mean Sasha Banks and Ronda.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what I meant. Sorry.
I
I had Becky on my mind.
That's the same. By the way, do you like the new addition? Speaking
I
of
see that.
of our favorite female wrestlers,
Little
I have
Miss
a
Bliss.
I have a new poster of Miss Bliss on the wall. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, I think so. Like Ronda, she pulls some great matches out of her ass. And even when she's the one carrying them, because I wholeheartedly believe that she carried that match between Nia Jax and herself, when she was doing the step up punch in the face, step up kick, knee to the face. But she's kind of started to run her time with me. Like
Yeah.
I've started to get bored of Ronda. I think probably it was probably too fast to give her the strap, because now it's like, well, once she loses that, she's got nothing.
right.
Which I guess is why I'm marking out to her losing it. But also it's Banks, Sasha Banks.
Yeah.
She's the boss.
She
Oh
is.
God! And then we're just gonna hear Michael Cole yell "boss time" more.
Yeah, that's true.
Once that sets in, I'll stop marking out to.
And then we'll see Bailey.
Yeah.
Hey, remember me?
Yeah.
I'm important.
But I think they're probably going to keep the belt on her until WrestleMania, so I'm going to smark to Rousey.
Yeah, I'm with
Because that's the grandest stage of them all.
It
What a
is.
better time for your champs to lose their belts.
I really don't think there's going to be a lot of belt changing.
No.
Yeah.
You think Barack is going to retain through Mania?
We'll get to that. You're jumping the gun.
Brother.
But while we're on that topic, the Universal Championship, Brock Lesnar against Finn Balor.
Yeah. As much as I love Finn, there's no way they're going to let him beat Brock Lesnar, right? Am I
Word on the
right?
street is that Brock handpicked Finn to be his opponent.
It's fair.
How
Maybe he just likes beating up little guys, though.
many F5s do you think he'll take?
How many did Cena take?
How many did Reigns take?
Oof. I'm going to say 5 F5s.
Uh,
Make it a nice even F25.
I'll take the over.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going mark out to Finn Balor, of course.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm going to mark out even more if he comes out and as
Demon.
the demon.
Yeah.
But Smark, it's Brock.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I am right there with you too.
The WWE Championship, Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles. How great is this heel Daniel Bryan?
So
I'm
good.
not the people's
Yell-
champion. I'm the universe's champion.
Yell at me more for eating meat, please.
Yes, I know.
Just punish me, Daddy.
Kind of makes me want to eat a steak every time I watch him. He's so funny.
Did you see just today? What is it? Chase Field, I think it is, where Mania or where the Rumbles is being held.
Arizona, yeah.
Yeah, that means nothing to me. Like I know it's in Arizona, but I don't know that Chase Field is in Arizona.
Yes.
And what is that? The Diamondbacks?
Yes. Well, I don't know anything about sports, but that's where the Arizona Diamondbacks play? Oh, yeah, I knew that.
By chance, I know that the Diamondbacks are from Arizona, but I don't know for sure that Chase Field is a baseball stadium.
Well played. You played
kablam.
that role so well.
Yeah.
Well played.
I think in Little League I played for the Diamondbacks one season, so that's why I know.
There you go.
I don't know what city in Arizona. Are they just the Arizona Diamondbacks?
Yes, they are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're playing this so well. I am very impressed.
I mean, I legit don't know what city they call home. Much like I didn't know the Patriots where they called home because they're the New England Patriots. I didn't even know what state they played in.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's Massachusetts. I looked it up.
Yep.
Because I wondered how cold it was there last weekend, even though they were... Shit, were they playing in Arizona too?
No, they were not.
Ah.
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
That's right.
Ah, against the Royals.
No. The Chefs.
Ah.
All right, so back to the Planet's champion.
Yes. Yeah, so the Chase Field. Yes. Tweeted out their Royal Rumble burger.
Yes.
That was just like a monstrosity. Like, even I was like, that's fucking gross.
Yeah.
Like, just meat and sauce and like cheese whiz or
Eggs,
something like
yep.
that. Yeah. Huh. You don't get this body by saying no to things, but I said no to that. But like, he just like tweeted this gigantic, like, just like, how dare Chase Field?
I love it.
And I was like, yes.
I love every bit of it.
It's so good. So good. I hope Chase Fields didn't get butthurt about that. Hopefully they know.
No, it's great marketing.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, they love it.
I would be tempted to buy one after seeing Daniel Bryan shame them. Probably still won't because I don't like eggs on my burgers. But
even the segment with Vince this week. I mean, Daniel Bryan's just pulling out all the stops.
Right.
I mean, this is one of the best heel turns.
yeah.
And it makes me believe that Daniel Bryan had something to do with the creative side of it. So when he signed this deal that says, "Hey, I'm coming back in the ring. I want to make my own stuff.
Yeah.
I want to be in control of my creative."
Yeah.
And I love it. I love every bit of it because it's very genuine to a point. The guy has on his property, he grows his own food.
Yeah.
Everything's organic.
Yeah.
Everything's so.
He hugs sheep.
It's right in line with everything that he does, and this is perfect. I love it.
And it makes sense that he would be very pissed off about all of us just being like, well, but I'm going to eat Bessie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love AJ Styles, but
I do too. I don't know. Something seems like it's up with AJ. He just doesn't seem like he's there. Like he almost seems a little checked out.
I mean, Samoa Joe really did a number on him. He went to his house. That was AJ's house. He said that like 10 times during that video.
That's true.
That's my house, Joe.
Yeah, that's true.
What you doing at my house? But
it just seems, I don't know. He just seems checked out. It seems kind of stale. I don't know.
According to the rumor mill, he might be all in.
Going on to the elite side.
Yeah. All of it.
I see.
He might be doubling down or
That's
getting
possible.
nothing.
That's possible.
Yeah. But yeah, I think nothing would make me happier in this match than Daniel Bryan retaining.
Yep. Me too.
Not that I would be upset if AJ won, but I would be like, that doesn't seem right.
I feel like a lot of our picks today are very similar.
I'm looking at the list. On the main roster show, we have one difference, and it's the 205 match.
Okay. Well, the good news is we have 2 Royal Rumble matches to pick.
That's true. Granted, that doesn't go towards the belt. That just, or does it?
It does.
I mean,
it will.
It will this time.
As champion, I will make the decision, and I think it should.
I mean, that's fair. I think here's I forget how we did it last year. How we broke it down last year. Was it just the 2 of us for the Rumble last year? Do you remember what we did?
Yes, I think it was the 2 of us for the Rumble.
I'm thinking, regardless of how we did it last year, I'm thinking evens and odds.
Okay.
Just if it's an even, or if I'm even and the person who wins was, an even number in the thing, that means I won.
Okay.
If it's an odds, that's you. I think that's the probably the most fair way to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good with it.
Do you have any preference on evens or odds? You want to flip a coin?
I will go with. I don't have a preference.
Okay. In my wrestling commemorative cup there, I have coins. We'll flip a coin. We'll do it live on air. You flip a coin for the men's match, and I'll call it while it's in the air, and I'll flip a coin for the women's match, and you call it in the air. Does that sound fair?
You got it.
Okay.
All right. So
I'm flipping for the ladies.
Okay.
And you're calling it in the air. I'm going to put my mic down.
You got it. Tails.
It's heads.
Okay.
So I will pick my preference between odds or evens. I'm going to say odds.
Oh, okay.
So I'm odds for the ladies.
Okay. And are you ready?
Ready. Heads.
It is a tails.
Okay.
I am going to go with odds for men.
Oh. Okay. So
it is settled.
yeah.
But at least give me one person of each.
Okay.
We don't have to count it. It's up
Okay.
to you. I'll let you decide that. But at least give one of each of who you think will win.
Oh, a prediction?
Give me your
Okay.
mark.
Okay. Yes. That you know what that works.
How about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here let me just separate this to make sure I know.
Because then that could be another
That could
way
be another layer.
differentiator.
Yeah.
There
yeah.
you go.
That could be like a tiebreaker.
You got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. For my ladies,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say Mark for Becky.
Okay. And for me, now I got to pick someone other than Becky.
I know it's a shame that we both mark for Becky. Oh wait, hold on. You know what? No. Let me retract that. Let me retract that.
You already picked it. I have my mark.
Okay.
Little Miss Bliss.
Ah, god damn it.
Yeah.
As soon as I said that, I was like, oh wait, no shit. Bliss is cleared.
Yep.
She's gonna be in it.
Little Miss Bliss.
Okay.
my
Oh
pick.
man, you're gonna make me cry if she
I
wins.
will.
I'm gonna.
All right.
I'm gonna be like, I love you, Becky, but god damn it. Okay.
No. And I'll be sitting there watching. I'm like, did anybody else hear something? And it'll be like,
you could just sense my inner turmoil.
my ears ringing.
Yeah.
For the men, Seth Rollins.
Okay. Continuing your year of Rollins.
I think, yes. My backup was going to be Elias.
You know, it's funny
No, don't
because
do it.
that's
Don't do it. Don't do it, man.
That's who I was thinking.
No, don't do it.
Yeah. Elias is my mark pick for the Rumble, and how appropriate is it?
This was not planned.
Not at all.
Oh my
Not at all.
God,
I didn't even
it's
notice
too
you were
funny.
wearing that shirt underneath your hoodie until you started unzipping, and I was like, oh, how perfect, because that's exactly who I was gonna say.
You're going to walk with Elias, and I'm going to go hang out with Little Miss Bliss.
Yeah.
Oh, how the tides turn.
You're gonna have your moment of bliss.
Oh my gosh. And how cool. This is fun. See, this
Yeah.
is what it's all about.
Yeah. The rest of the matches, who cares?
Yeah, I don't care. But yeah.
You know what sucks is not quite at the last minute, but like within the last couple weeks, my job informed me that there's a show up in Tarrytown, New York.
Okay.
Or is it New Jersey? One of the news.
We'll go with it.
That weekend, or we have to drive up there on Sunday.
Okay.
So I'm going to be stuck in my hotel room watching this.
Okay.
Granted, it won't be because I don't know. I always have trouble with internet service up there. But yeah, I'm probably going to be like, okay, guys, do not disturb. I need to watch this, and that's why I watched WrestleMania too. that was my because that was I started working there at the end of March, and my first actual like off-site show was WrestleMania weekend, and I just had to sit there in my hotel room just watching
follow
WrestleMania.
along.
Yeah.
Wow, this was fun.
Yeah.
It's always it's a new year.
Yeah.
It's
Year of the beard.
yes, I can see that. Yours is really coming in.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah. I actually bought a new brush, like a horsehair brush,
Really?
to try to tame it, because mine, you can probably see it, but like mine, once it gets past the jawline, starts to curl
I see
a
that.
little bit. Yeah. It's when I wake up, it's just it's insane. So I have to sit there and brush it
Yeah, of
to
course.
tame it down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so there's our predictions
Yeah.
for Royal Rumble.
Yeah. I will let you know once I'm back in town so we can record our reactions.
And I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to
Yeah.
it.
We will We will know who wins the king of predictions in NXT.
The crown jewel. Yeah.
Before I leave for my trip.
That's very true.
So
yep.
So there is that.
Yep. And then we get to find out if there is a new GCW champion
or
not.
a new MVP.
That's true. Or
a new
an undisputed champion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Or a new truly undisputed.
Ooh.
I might workshop the name a little bit, but yeah.
No, I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll catch you after the Royal Rumble.
See you, sir.
See you, buddy.
Drinks on you, Malt.
Nice.